Hello and welcome to the start of video 2 of our passage trip in the Lake District. I've arrived at the start point, which is the car park that I showed in the first video, which is this one. The car park is pretty empty, as you can see. Well, just spin you around. There's plenty of parking spots, so if you're thinking of coming here, there's a few of you, plenty of room. It's a pay and display car park, obviously. Shortly we'll be heading out to the first one, which is Wrynose Pass, before we're getting on to Hardknott Pass, which is what a lot of people are probably going to tune in to watch. In the first video it was all about getting here, and I have to be honest, the roads getting to this point were superb. Really good riding roads. They were really good. Like I say, I'm going to share a GPX file in the description below, so anybody thinking of doing the same trip can. Well worth it. That's the introduction over. I'm going to have a bit of a brew and get started onto Wrynose Pass.
Just as I was getting ready, a little red robin was hopping around my feet.
How close is he? Hello? Hello, Robin.
Hello, Sheldon. Nice bike. Goodbye.
How friendly were he? So this is the road leading to Wrynose Pass. The first one we should come to. This is not a bad road, little twisty. All of our twisties are bikers. And the roads so far have been pretty quiet, so I'm hoping, you know, today will be pretty clear. Not worse than getting onto one of these things and every man and his dog's on it. There is a few walkers about, which obviously won't affect me. Cyclists. And as ridiculous as this may sound, I've got the summer gloves on now, and my hands are warmer than they was in the winter gloves. I'll have to get some new gloves, they're rubbish them. Slow down, red squirrels. It's been a while since there's been a red squirrel, to be honest. I think last time I saw a red squirrel was when I walked the Pennine Way back in 2009. That's going back a while. I'm getting like deja vu with Scotland. You get on a road and the last thing you'd expect to see is a bus. Who's waiting for a bus here? I have to turn these heated grips down, they're burning my hands. I'm not even sure this is, I didn't look at this part, you know when you were planning the route between Ambleside and the actual start of the pass, I didn't really weigh it up that much, I just let the sat-nav do its thing, and I'm now starting to think maybe there might have been a better way. We'll see. It might not be that bad, but I seem to be going up private roads. And very narrow and slippery lanes. With big twigs that whack you in the face. That's nice. Come on, sat-nav, where are you taking me? Am I the only one that suffers with this with sat-navs? On the face of it, they seem like a really easy piece of kit. You can't have a problem, you put in where you're going and that's it. But with me, they take me all over the place. I mean, sometimes it's a good thing, but today where I'm going to be pushed for time, it's not probably what I need. Good practice for what we're getting to, because it's quite steep. Now here's a road. Nothing coming. Bloody hell, that were a sharp one to look behind you. Oh well, we've got another turning coming up. Gotta be careful not to miss turnings here. Turn right. Ambleside, Honister, Hawkshead Hill. Must be nice living out here, but as much as the houses and it's quiet and it's nice, driving in and out must be a nightmare on a daily basis. Dropping the revs, trying not to scare people's dogs. Bit of a dog lover, I must admit. I do have one. Got a little staffy called Axel. Little legend he is. Right, and down here, I think it just cuts the corner off this. It does, doesn't it? Very steep. Christ, it is steep. I'm glad I'm going down it and not up it. Another thing that I've got a love-hate relationship with sat-navs fans. Does anybody else have this problem? That I have my maps, so it doesn't matter if I'm going north, east, south, west, whatever. It's pointing up. I'm going upwards on the screen all the time because I just find it the easiest way. And for no reason whatsoever, it'll suddenly decide, nah, not doing that. And you look down at your screen and you're travelling down. You're like, totally disorientating, mental. If sat-navs were a person, I think I'd strangle them. This is nice. Oh, beautiful. There's nothing coming. Let's have a quick stop here. Coniston. as you can see. What a beautiful view. We're feeling there'll be quite a few of them today. That's why I'm here, and hopefully I can share them with you. If you're a biker watching this, which I'm assuming if you're watching this you're a biker, most people are, and you've done a similar route to this, or at least the Hardknott Pass, leave a comment, tell me what you thought of it, and see, you know, and tell me if you know anything better or any other routes similar, because I'd be interested in them. Future video, we're all about the future videos. I'm really enjoying this now. The temperature's up now, 6 degrees. That's better than the 2 degrees I had earlier. So things are looking up. To be fair, it was 2 degrees and it was pretty early in the morning. I think we're always going to be colder in the morning. Look at them mountains in front of me, they're epic. I do apologise if I keep using fancy words for the views. It's just because it really is. Oh, I nearly missed that one. Too busy looking at that view. That's the problem, isn't it? The views are so spectacular, you're just not watching the road. That's dangerous, isn't it? But absolutely fantastic. The Lake District is a beautiful part of the world. I think the north of Scotland and the north of England are some of the greatest places in the world. Genuinely do. Beautiful. Great roads, great views, a great motorcycle to be on. What's not to like about today? It's fantastic. Do you know, I really envy the YouTubers, you know, the likes of Itchy Boots. I'm assuming you've all seen Itchy Boots. She travels the world, obviously she gets paid by YouTube to, you know, because she obviously got so many views and subscribers. So she doesn't have any commitments back home, you know, to keep returning home like to work and things. I really envy that. I'd love to be able to not have to come back because of work and just keep going in one direction to most beautiful things, not feeling like, oh, my holidays are over, I've got to get home. It must be a really, really good experience. She's a lucky girl. Well, she's good at what she does though, to be fair to her. I can't take it away from her, she's really good. But for the likes of myself, it's where I can get to in a weekend, or bank holiday weekend, or book holiday, time off work, and see how far I can get. I mean, I booked 2 weeks off work for end of July, beginning of August. I'm doing a European trip on the bike. I'm going to try and get as much in as I can in that 2 weeks and get it videoed. But I'd love to be able to just keep going, do you know what I mean? We'll be away for a few months maybe. You never know, one day. Not likely to happen. Only happens to the lucky ones. I'm enjoying this already, we've not even got to the first pass. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're on a scooter, 125, or a big bike like this, it's just as enjoyable. The first sign for Wrynose Pass, 3 shires in. We're getting close to Wrynose. Hello sheep. Is any of you called Sean? Now, as far as I can make out from the pictures I've seen, Wrynose Pass starts just as you go over a cattle grid. I might be wrong, but that's the way it looked to me. So that's what I'm kind of, from memory, trying to look for. 3 shires in. I remember seeing this on Google Maps. We're not far away now. Oh, even the sat-nav's just mentioned Wrynose Pass. It said this is Wrynose Pass. Surely not. Apparently I'm on it. Look at that view up there. How about that for a view? Right, well, probably called a pass because it's passing over this mountain. It's a beautiful mountain. If it is getting to a high point, I'm hoping there's a viewpoint. I'd love to be able to pull over and take some photos. But obviously don't want to be pulling over and being in the way, you know, parking up and my bike being in the way of others. But if there's an opportunity, yeah, definitely. I'd love to pull over here actually. There's definitely a photo opportunity here. Happy walker. I'd be happy walking around here as well. Up and down like a roller coaster.
Please remember to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the bell if you want notifications of future videos.
Oh. Right, this is what I've seen. Oh yeah, we're going up in the mountains. I hope it looks as epic as this on film. Look at that view though, look at the road as it just winds through the valley there. Beautiful. Hello sheep. I keep saying that, don't I? People are going to start getting worried.